So guys, in today's video we are talking about the brand new Season of the Witch Season Pass exclusive weapon called Diris. This is basically a Hive Boomer grenade launcher, something that the community has been wanting for a very long time, and we're finally getting it here inside of Season of the Witch. I'm going to be breaking down what it does and also going over its brand new catalyst you can unlock via a quest from Banshee in the tower. Before we jump into all of it though, if you're going to enjoy, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new, as a lot of you who watch my content aren't actually subscribed. It's free to do and it really does help me out here a lot, so if you could do that I would super appreciate it, as we are now on the road to hopefully hitting 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So once again, if you could help out there, I would super appreciate it. But let's just go ahead and jump straight into today's video. So we'll first cover off what this weapon actually does and then go into the catalyst as well as some gameplay. So first off, Nucleo's Synthetic Magazine. This magazine continuously draws ammo from reserves. The magazine also enables firing arc projectiles that detonate on impact. Next, its first trait, Loyal Moth's final blows with this weapon create a Loyal Moth. The moth seeks out nearby targets and detonates, damaging and blinding them. And then its intrinsic trait is called Corrupted Neoclosynthesis. I'm probably saying that wrong, but this weapon enrages when dealing or taking sustained damage, gaining increased fire rate while enraged. Going over its catalyst now though, weapon enrages faster while amplified, and final blows with this weapon make you amplified. So this is very much a arc based weapon, with the catalyst giving you that arc amplified buff. Can be very strong with the arc subclass, specifically if you play a hunter, which we'll get into later on. But let's just show off what this gun does. So might be able to see it's a Hive Boomer gun. Getting a kill makes me amplified. I can sprint around and the moth will go and do a lot of AoE damage, and then because I'm amplified I also shoot a lot faster, which is very cool there. The moth again. The moths actually do an insane amount of damage to enemies here inside of PvE, and the weapon automatically reloads as well, which is very handy. Also getting the amplified speed boost is also very good, especially because you can now get amplified on non-arc subclasses, which is very cool. Now, let's talk about builds for this weapon, specifically one that is really good with hunters. So, this season, hunters, you guys got a brand new pair of exotic gloves, if I can find them here. You got Moth Keeper's Rasps. So these have a perk called Winged Eclipse, where your grenade becomes a cage of loyal moths that release on impact and fly towards nearby targets or allies. If they reach a target, they detonate in a blinding explosion. If they reach an ally, the moths will grant a void overshield. Now, why is this important with Diris? Well, when you get a kill with Diris, instead of spawning just one moth, it'll instead spawn two. So this has a similar interaction to what Necrotic Grips has with Fawn and that other SMG that I can't currently remember the name of. Very interesting how they have another armor piece kind of like Necrotic inside of the game, this time for hunters though. So if you're interested, you can now kind of build into a moth build inside of PvE. Very fun one there. You can obviously pair this with your arc subclasses and any other arc builds to take advantage of the amplified. You also now obtain a void overshield with it, which is very strong. But I've also seen people also pair this with Hunter Strand, so that you can get 2 grapple grenades, which basically become 2 grenades of caged moth for an insanely strong moth base build. There's a lot of stuff you can do here with this exotic. Recommend grabbing it if you are interested at all, hunters. This is a very strong build nonetheless. Titans and Warlocks, you can also take use of this exotic if you would like. It's a very fun gun to use. Don't know how good it will be on its own. Obviously, if you want the guaranteed amplified, this is the gun for that. And if you enjoy the gun, obviously you should be using it, as it is quite fun to use nonetheless. But that's everything for this video. Hopefully you found it insightful or helpful with figuring out what the catalyst does and going over the weapon itself. As always, if you've enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one.